Hello guys, Solitaire Gamer here, and today I'll be reviewing Season 1 of Ace of a Diamond. This was yet another sports anime series that was 75 episodes long. It's seen as the most popular baseball anime series, and it's so well liked, so I decided to watch it. In this anime, the protagonist Sawamura and his school baseball team recently lost their last middle school baseball game. They vowed to reach nationals when they get in high school, but Sawamura gets an offer to join one of the best high school baseball teams in the country. His friends encourage him to join the Sato baseball team, but he learns it won't be easy to become the ace of the team. Basically, the ace is the pitcher the team relies on the most. There's a lot of competition in the pitcher position. He meets a pitcher named Furuya that's a first year like him, but unlike Sawamura, Furuya is seen as a genius and becomes an important part of the pitcher rotation right away. Sawamura has a lot of training to do if he wants to be the ace of the team. I had mixed feelings about this anime series. I did enjoy the strong emotions the characters felt about winning and losing a game. You could feel their pain whenever they lost a game. It was great seeing the Sato team bond as teammates, and seeing their teamwork improve dramatically over time. The anime did a good job introducing us to each character on the team, and really helped us understand what the personality and background are like. By the end of the season, you felt like you knew much about the characters on this team. I like how this anime series explained the rules of baseball, and paints a clearer picture on what training is like for a baseball team. It also provided good information on what it takes to reach nationals. The way the games was shown was well done. During the important games, the anime showed everything that happened during the game. It didn't skip any parts, so I didn't feel like I missed out on anything important. People may see this as games dragging on too long, but I'd rather see a game drag on than seeing important parts of the game cut out. The anime is able to make any part of the game exciting, even when one team has a clear lead over another team. You just didn't know what would happen during each game, as even the smaller schools showed they can be a tough team against Sato. I don't even like baseball, and I found the games exciting to watch because of how intense the games were and how much emotions were shown during game. So everything is great about this anime series except for one thing, which was protagonist Sawamura. Sawamura is one of the most annoying protagonists by far. If you thought Asta from Black Clover yelled a lot, that is nothing compared to Sawamura. Sawamura yelled even louder and yelled even more. He is like this from start to finish. Even his teammates want him to shut up already. I can't take listening to him scream over and over. On the field, he is at best slightly above average as a pitcher for a small stretch of this anime series, and because of that, he won't start any game. He basically just provides some relief pitching at times. He's not the pitcher that is seen as the ace, or even the closer. Nobody really cares about him. He was actually pretty bad early on, but then eventually becomes decent. It took many episodes for him to finally become decent, but then he has a mental lapse, makes a fool of himself, and is basically back at square one. All that progress is gone. You can get why I'm frustrated with his character. I get, you don't want him to be very overpowered, and make everything too easy for him. But going in the opposite direction, and make him look like a complete fool is not good either. I'm sitting here, just waiting for Sawamura to join the game already, and so much time has went by before he actually joined the game as a relief pitcher. He just felt irrelevant as a character. He felt like a side character as opposed to being the protagonist. Furuya felt like the true protagonist of the show. Sawamura had so many mental lapses on this field. It was just so embarrassing to watch. I just hate seeing the sight of him. He is annoying as a person, and for most of this anime series, he is just mediocre as a pitcher. At least if he was a likable character, I could cheer him on, and wanted to see him succeed. I just can't stand the sight of him. It's like, what is this anime doing? They're making Furuya look like an ace, a genius that everyone likes. Why are you making him so superior to Sawamura? We want to see him at the same level competing as rivals. Instead, Sawamura is basically seen as a clown, while Furuya is seen as a genius, the true ace. At least in the anime series Slam Dunk, it makes sense why the protagonist wasn't good at basketball right away. But in this anime series, Sawamura already had much experience playing baseball. So why is he so mediocre? I was patient. I watched the entire 75 episodes, hoping he would eventually develop as a good pitcher. But instead, the opposite occurred. He got worse to the point of not being able to pitch at all. Meanwhile, the only issue Furuya faced was that he got tired at times if he pitched too much. That's not too big of a challenge. People will say, well, eventually, Sawamura will get good in Season 2 or Season 3. It shouldn't have taken more than 75 episodes to get good in the first place. That is just way too much time. People just don't have that much time to watch a long anime series where the protagonist barely develops as a character. The pacing is just way too slow. Another issue I have with this anime series was that this Sato team was already seen as one of the best teams in the country, so they're not really an underdog at all. It's not that much of an issue, but it would have been more exciting to see a small school rise to the top. I already talked about why I don't like Sawamura, but in terms of the characters, they were alright. Furuya was enjoyable to watch as a pitcher, but his personality is pretty boring. He doesn't show that much emotion throughout the anime series. He doesn't really stand out in terms of being funny or showing much charisma. Chris was a great character in the show, as really helped Sawamura grow as a pitcher, and gave him important lessons. Miyuki was a great character as he made very witty comments and brought much energy to the team. Raichi was on the Seiyo team, but he was a great rival on the opposing team when he faced off against Sawamura and Furuya. He had such confidence and skill as a batter, and it led to interesting confrontations between the characters. Narumiya was a great rival as well. He showed Sawamura and Furuya what true ace was like. There are many other characters in the show, but there are just too many characters for me to talk about all of them. They were all likable characters though. Everyone besides Sawamura, that is. I don't like the opening or ending songs in this anime series at all. The music was decent during the baseball games, the animation style looked alright, and the animation during games looked good. It's really difficult to recommend this anime series because everything is great besides the protagonist, but it's just too difficult to just overlook him. There are just better sports anime series out there with much better protagonists. Sawamura just made this anime series unbearable to watch at times. I give this anime series a 6 out of 10. So that's all I'm going to talk about for today. Thank you for watching the video. Have a great day night wherever you are, and please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and please comment if you found anything interesting in the video.